Yokoso and welcome. Zeri-san, I see you're here at the drop of a hat. Right off the bat. Talking about all that. Vegetable stew. How do? Take a look at this. Our fancy crew. We're gonna make this Sphinx eat poo. Straight bars, you say? What if we said it like boars, but not referring to the animal, but just pronouncing bars like boar? Gru! He did have that fancy musical number at the beginning. Oh, this is the perfect segue into something I want to talk about today. But I was talking about Megamind today with like the family, and my mom was saying, she's like, yeah, I always thought Megamind was like the villain in Despicable Me, and then I finally watched Despicable Me, and I was like, well, where's the blue guy? And I don't know, I thought that was incredibly funny. Because I'm like, yeah, I mean, they did come out like the same weekend, so I mean, I could understand that, but like, I don't know, that was particularly incredibly funny to me. And then you said like with Gorals. Makes sense, yeah. Taking the minion to the boar. Oops, I didn't mean to use that on her. Oh well. We need the crit stars. For some reason, I feel like Oberon, I always feel like there should be like Frank or Francis in front of his name. Like, for some reason, I always want to call him like Frank Oberon, but that's not his name. I just don't know why. Like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's clearly his like surname. He's really like a Frank or a Francis. I mean, there's Francis Drake who's in this game, no relation, but for some reason, I always think Oberon is like just like a Frank created character. Yeah, no, that's just Frank. What you talking about? Frank the Butterfly. And yeah, I know what part you're talking about. It's like where the one jumps out of the water to get him, and he just kind of like backhands it. And then it was like a meme for a while. The power scale grew, talking about how he's like the strongest person ever because the strength it would take to knock out a shark that easily. I remember someone did a bunch of math, and that was like popular on Snob Twitter for like a week. I was on Snob Twitter, but I was a dummy. I was just like there, man. I was like watching from the garbage can, like, ha, that guy said something smart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. It's like that one clip from that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they were talking about Charlie, and then he's like, wait a minute, we're talking about you! And they're like, he's not listening. You can say anything and he's gonna agree with you. And then Charlie's like, yeah, that guy never listens. Hang on. This clip.
Okay, I'm a little little confused. So Frank is the brains and you're just the looks now? And I'm still the wild card, so that's good.
No, guys, we're forsaking the group dynamic, okay? And truthfully, Charlie, come on. I mean, nobody wants a wild card, okay? It doesn't make any sense. We don't want a maniac in our group, but there's no benefit to it. I feel like you just agreed with me, but you weren't listening to what I was saying.
Yes. You pointed at me like I said something, but I didn't. Oh, good. Charlie, having somebody making wild decisions that make no sense, that benefits nobody. Oh, yes. Right, yes.
Is he listening to it? I can't tell.
He's listening. He's not understanding.
Yeah, he doesn't even, like, get us, man.
We're talking about you. Okay, let's move on from it.
What do you think is happening right now?
Guys, it doesn't matter.
It's good.
Okay? You know, we'll sort this out later. It doesn't matter, guys, because I have no love for this plan.
Oh yeah, it's just about that, you know, it's all like, yeah, everyone's snob central, but you don't realize that you're the one who's getting owned. That was just me. Did I watch them beating up kids? Yeah, I watched up until the season in 2020. That's when I stopped watching the show. So I've seen a good amount of the show. And then I fell off. The last episode that I saw was the one where that meme comes from where Frank's like, that didn't kill. Did I forget a buff? Oh, are you serious? Alright. 11,000. I'm so mad that I'm gonna look at this message that says hello queens in the chat and ban the person that said that. How did that even... How... You... Bro. How does that even... I've been doing this all day, and only 2 times has that not killed. Twice. Low damage roll alert. Whatever. Hi, Dusty Egusan. How are you doing? Hey, Dundee. How you doing? But yeah, you know that episode where they throw the play for Mac's dad in jail prison or whatever? And Frank's like, you know, he's like, I finally get it, and like it zooms in on him. That was the last episode of the show I watched. Not because I thought that was a bad episode, but just because that was the season finale at the time. And then I just never watched another episode after that. You're gonna sleep, but you're gonna stay up. I hope that's a wise decision. What's the show? I'm talking about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Evil third thing to bring up. I am going to get a touch-up on my tattoo, that oddish tattoo I have. After like 4 months of trying to make an appointment with the tattoo guy who keeps blowing me off, I'm finally going in the morning. Now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alternatively, I go to bed, I wake up, go get my tattoo, come home, hang out for like 2 hours, and then I go out with my mom, brother, and grandma. Because, you know, I have tomorrow off, so that's sweet. So I go and I do that, and then I have like a nice functioning time. But I was also thinking that I could be evil, insane, and disgusting all at once, and I just don't go to bed. I stay up, I do about 9 hours of grinding in this game, and then I go get my tattoo. After I get the tattoo, I come home, I go to bed, then I wake up like 3 hours later, do whatever, and then like I have to go to work the next day. And I mean, on paper, that sounds like the perfect schedule to like ruin my life, which I'm all for, like hang 10, bro. But alternatively, I also think that I'd like to go see my grandma because I haven't seen her in a while. I really only have one grandma. That's mean, because I have 2. I like both of my grandparents are still alive, It's just I don't really talk to my paternal grandma. Also, I have... Okay, sure. I also want to use it as an excuse to wear my nice yellow skirt. Because I can't wear it to work because it's too short unless I wear a pair of tights underneath. And I'm not really trying to wow anyone at work, so like, why would I go dress like I'm that one character named Hades from Nanoha Strikers? No, it was from Vivid. Nanoha Vivid. There is that one character who's just like a regular girl, but her name is like Hades the 13th. And she dresses in like tights and skirts. And see, I could go out dressed like that and be cool, but it's like, why would I do that going to work? And I'm like, I mean, I could then just wear it, and because we were gonna go shopping and stuff too. So I'm like, it'd be a perfect time to wear all that. But then I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. That's like it's a fifth of my motivation to go out tomorrow. Because that was kind of an expensive skirt by my standards. And it was after I bought it that I kind of realized I can't wear it to work. And it's like, oh man, this stinks because I only ever go 2 places, work and Walmart. And I guess the doctor, but that's another place. Why would you be dressing like a scrumpet going to the doctor, dog? Like, who are you trying to impress? And I mean, sure, there's also like the wearing it for your own sake. But I mean, a doctor's visit is just like maybe an hour long. The things I think about. So at this time, I've been playing, so Nessa had like 8,000 bond points to go. Now she's down to like 28,000, so I've done 70,000 bond points worth of this today. My main goal for today is just to get her to bond 10, since it's going to be Lancers that are next, and she's going to be my Grand Lancer. I mean, being real, my only goal for even doing this like event as deeply as I'm doing it is just because I want to be able to get Lancelot Berserker style to level 120. And then after that, like, I was just gonna call it quits. It's a special thing for Lancers out. It comes out next month, honey. Next month. Don't you have to be at Ordeal Call to do it though? At least I thought that was one of the requirements, like you had to at least be at Ordeal Call. Again though, I could be wrong. I'm doing some mental math here. Okay, cool. And I bet you're thinking, but Celery, wouldn't you rather have Percival as your Grand Lancer? Yeah, but I only have him in P1. I don't have enough boards to roll for like at least 4 more copies. And he's only like Bond 5. And also Nessa has been truly my hero on this server. because I rolled her really early on when I was playing on JP, and she really carried me through anything that had like an archer. Being honest with you, she actually carried me a lot of. It was like specifically one fight in London. Like, I remember I was getting owned really, really bad, and then I had Nezha as the anchor, and she managed to survive, and I won because of her. And since then, I've been a real proponent of Nezha culture. So at least on this server, she kind of has to be. She's a hero of time, like Chiome. Chiome is another one. They're heroes of time, and will be respected as such. If you disagree, we are going to eat you for lunch. It was easy. Yeah, lucky for you. It really wasn't like difficult, but like there was specifically just one point in it where like I was getting owned, and it was like, oh boy, Nezha, you gotta clutch this out, and she did. She hit like 2 really low % crits, and I won. I was actually streaming it, but that VOD does not exist anymore because that was like genuinely 8 years ago. And I bet you're thinking, oh, so you just remember all your streams? Yes, and you know this, nephew, like, you know that, though. You know that, though. And no, that's not bragging. It's a pain to remember everything. You know that one image of that old guy, and it says, I'm still thinking about those beans? That's me right now. So I'm kind of getting hungry, and there's some beans in the fridge. And it's like, yeah, I'm kind of really thinking about those beans. I may or may not have beans on the mind. Yeah, I was looking it up for you, Dusty Egu-san. It looks like you need to at least have completed Ordeal Call 0. So, yeah, you have stuff you need to do. If you want to. I mean, you can, like, participate, but you can't make a Grand Lancer, I don't think. Like, you can, like, do the grinding for it, I believe. But, like, you can't do the Grand Duel. No, wait. So that means you can still have one. You just can't do the grand duel, which I don't even remember. You get like, oh, you get a craft essence that's actually really useful. So it boosts like the amount of EXP you get when you complete a mission. So I think it's really useful at least. But you get that by beating the grand duel. So you just won't be able to do the grand duel. But yeah, I guess you could grind and do it like everyone else. However, I would still highly recommend, if possible, for you to maybe start doing some heavy grindage, at least to get more Lancers up, because I don't know if you've ever done one of the Grand Duels or even any of this grinding before, but you can only use that type of servant. So if you're going to be doing it for Lancers, you can only bring Lancers with you, no other type of servant. So you might want to have at least 3 good ones leveled up. Meaning Benkei and Inshun. Isn't the 10th anniversary August 2nd? I think that's what I had seen. I'm uncertain though. I thought it was supposed to be like July 6th, but I think it's August 2nd after all. I think. I'm really not certain. We're gonna see. I can't wait to be optimistically disappointed. Here's the way that I see it. I really don't care what the 10th anniversary is gonna hold. Like, it'll be cool if it's cool, but if it's not, I'm still gonna be playing this game. Like, you can't stop me. I'm the gingerbread woman. Hey, Desire Drive. Shikuretto Desire is the name of this song. I've been kind of doing a lot of stalling today, like wasting time, honestly. I've only watched 3 episodes of Seisenshi Dunbine. There's 49 episodes plus some specials, and like, I need to get on watching that, because if not, it's going to take me like months to watch it, which is okay, I guess. Is there really a hurry? Like, am I not allowed to just like watch things at my own pace? Shall I be punished if I do as I want to and not as I'm supposed to? The answer to that is actually yes. If you move and groove as you please, you're going to get hurt unless you're rich. Then you just kind of win at life. I really wish I could have got a team with like Van Gogh like I wanted to work with this, but I just couldn't get it to work. And I'm not motivated enough to keep trying to figure out a team to work with Van Gogh. So I just caved in and I'm doing what, as you can see here. Isk. Et reklame for Isk. Jeg sverger hennes navn høres ut som en gamle dame fra Trondheim. Ja, det er bare Isk. Hun er Isk. Regnens kvinne. Regnens heksa. Listen, dog. I'm not rolling for Ace. I don't care how much she sounds like a Scandinavian old lady with a name like that. I'm not gonna roll for her. You know? Yeah, well, I'm saying it for the people that don't know. I know that you know that I know what I mean. Well, how are you doing on this event, Zarek-san? Are you like grinding it out, or are you like taking it slow, homie? Because you never know, homie. You might pump the brakes and drive slow, homie. 0 boxes? Yeah, but you always wait until the end before you get boxes, don't you? Like, you do the grinding and then after the event's over, you just like sit there and like scream. I do want to let you know that this event has a really annoying quirk where Indra talks to you constantly when you do your rolling for the boxes. It's like, bro, put a sock in it, please. Like, actually, put a sock into it. All of them talk to you? Yeah, but his is terrible. Like, he talks to you like 3 or 4 times. Like, normally they're just like, here comes a big one. And then, you know, you get like the grand prize and that's it. Like, he talks to you 3 or 4, or like more times it felt like sometimes. Like, anytime he had an excuse to say something, like, bro was like yapping. It's like, please. I just want to get through my 11 boxes so I can roll by 100. I'm going to divide by 0 if you don't get your act together. I think I've talked about it before, but someone on the wiki, they said that Chen Gong is just Ginger Bent Ronnie, and it's true. Like, Ronnie's design came first, and they both come from the same game series. And I mean that Chen Gong shows up in Fate X Stella, the Umbral Star. So it was also drawn by Wada Aruko. So like, yeah, that is what they are. Like Chen Gong is actually just gender bent Ronnie. They even both have the dot right there on their forehead, the purple hair. Like, it's true. They both control the same berserker. Chen Gong is just gender bent Ronnie. You say nah. Well, you didn't play Fate Extella, the Umbral Star Lubu side mission, so you have like no room to talk at all. You weren't even there when I streamed it, so like, die. Doesn't deliver food? No, but he delivers pain. And you know what? Ronnie didn't even deliver food until she was put into that extra dimension of like digital proportions. That's Ronnie 13. I'm talking about Ronnie 8. I know I've talked about it before, but I really like when you're playing Fate Extra CCC, how if you do Gilgamesh's route, there's that part in it where he asks you which of the girls you like the best, and if you say Ronnie, he says there's nothing wrong with playing with dolls. I think that's really funny. There's nothing wrong with liking to play with dolls. Oh, cool. A CE drop. I just need like one more and I'll be in good standing. It's like flirting with Chat and GPT. I don't know, I think Ronnie's a bit more advanced than that. It'd be more like flirting with Chat GPT 10 years from now. Or maybe like flirting with that AI from that movie, Her. Oh, I almost threw up Her. Oh, you guys want to hear something really funny? So if you keep up with my endeavors, you know I'm really fond of those Ranzuroto Omanju Nuigurumi. You know those one-leg plushies, and it looks like it's just Lancelot's face, but it's on one of those balls, the Omanju plushies. I like those a lot. And I'm always looking for new ones, but no one's ever selling them. And then I thought, what happens if I just search like Fate Grand Order, Omanju? And then I did, and I found a listing, and they were selling 4 of them, and it was Gawain, Lancelot, Ozymandias, and Nitocris. And I thought, oh man, this is awesome. And then I went and I read the description of it, and the person said, yeah, I bought the big crate of them. Like, like the box that comes with all 8 of them. And they're like, I bought that, and I just took out the ones I didn't like and put them in a bag, and I decided to sell them. And then I was like, I see. So these are your undesirables. Well, I'll take them off your hands. So then I bought it immediately. I'm viewing the internet. Bear with me for a spell. I wish I had a big piece of cheese. Oh, what? That didn't kill? I was looking away, too. I found out recently that they did a free run collab with those omanju that I'm fond of. If I had known, I would have bought just a case of them, but I guess I'll just buy them. Well, I just hunt them down and buy them. Which has actually proved to be a lot easier than you'd think. You know, I had a revelation today, which is not surprising at all. It's more like a self-acceptance, and I was like, Marui mono ga suki desu. And you know what? It's true. It's like, it's actually true. You know, I wonder, what's it like being a twin and like your twin dying? And I don't mean just like, yeah, we lived to be an old age and then we died, but like, let's say you're like 15 and like you have a twin sibling and then they die. Do you just like die shortly after yourself? Is it kind of like you guys share the same life force and now there's one? Well, actually, is it more like you share the same life force and when the other one dies, now your lifespan increases by double? Or is it you share the same life force as in like you generate the same life force and with them gone, now you're going to live half as long, if not even less? Somebody tap in. I need an expert. Tap in. You telepathically feel their death? Yeah, but what happens after that? Like, what's phase 2? They eat their corpse? See, now I feel like that might be the case. You know, you gotta eat their corpse so that then you get, like, the life force that you're now gonna be not having generated anymore. You gotta do that to make sure that you still get it. Nothing really. Boring answer. Get banned. Forever. You read it in that one manga you were super into like several months ago? Well, Blueberry. What do you think about that? What was I doing again? Oh yeah, playing this video game. I can do this. I can do this. You know, this area is incredibly pretty. Like, I will give it that. You can say what you will about anything, but this background is awesome. You could say it's generic in the regard that it's like that you're standing on water and like it's reflecting the stars and this, that, and the third. But hey, some things are generic and overused because they're good. Sometimes things are overused. Sure. Some things are overused for a reason. Sometimes things are tropes because they work. I'm really thinking that tattoo is going to be pretty quick and easy to get tomorrow. Like, it might only take like 30 minutes, so I think I can stay up as late as I want. And even then, if I don't, like, what are they going to do? They're going to say, you're too sleepy to get your tattoo touched up. We're going to beat you to death. Because, I mean, if that happens, I guess that's it. Like, I won't fight back. I deserve it. I did this to me. It's like that Millie song, you know, where it's like, I did this to me. That's Birthday Kid. It's like, in my dreams you praised me and clapped. And mommy said, it's alright, you did your best, there's always next time. You know that song. Is the album repeating? No, okay, it just has a bunch of remixes at the end. I forgot, this is an Esquaria album, guys. You know, all Esquaria albums are like this. Anyway, here's that song. Do not start with me. Do not start with me, honey. I have been a Millie fan since like Miracle Milk came out in 2016. You're going to say, oh, you listen to Millie? Oh, you listen to my foot down your throat. I own their vinyls and this, that, and the third. I was a fan back in the day. But then I stopped liking them a few years ago. Like, honestly, they haven't made anything that I've liked since like 2020. That song From a Place of Love, I think was like the last song I genuinely liked from them. So yeah, I used to be a huge Millie head. Like, Miracle Milk was what got me into the band, and I was really into it. Hue is like my favorite of their EPs. I think that's like my favorite of their works in general. Hue is what? It's like 7 or 8 songs long. In 2017, you would have thought they were paying me to listen to Hue. I was always on that. Like that, I just like would listen to that EP on repeat, dog. Like it was just something fierce. Like it was peak fiction, goat fire, raw swag. Like peak audio, actually. And you know what? I was listening to Hue the other day, like a week or so ago, and I still think it holds up really well. It is genuinely, I think, my favorite of their works. No, not even it is. Like, I genuinely really like Hue. And they don't even make good... They don't make original albums anymore. They just do stuff for that Project Moon stuff like you're talking about right there. And the only good song to come out of that, Ask You Me, was like String Theocracy and From a Place of Love. Everything after that, I think, was kind of... No, Iron Lotus. Iron Lotus is really good, too. So aside from those 3, it's just like, it's okay. Anyway, I've had enough yapping. I have the displeasure of knowing all of their songs, too, because I used to listen to them so much. I was a huge Millie head. Now, not so much, really. I'm kind of like what they call old money, I guess, as in, I just kind of exist in like I am what they call like a secret gatekeeper. The secret hidden boss. When someone mentions them, I appear. I did this to me. I did this to me. There is no one else to blame. I did it myself. I did this to me. 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 I wish it was your fault. I wish it was your fault. But how could it be? Oh, how could it be? Oh, I did this to me. I remember back in like 2019, I would go for runs listening to this song, and I'd be like all like powered up and like hyped up. Like this part where just like I'd like super sometimes I can't move at all unless I'm certain that I'm following the right path. The right path. This part right here. I don't even know how this used to hype me up, but it used to. You praised me and clapped, and mommy said, it's alright, there's always next time. You did your best. It's like, but hey, how does anything hype anyone up? I remember when they had the controversy with this song. It's not because of the lyrics, but it's because the original art, people misinterpreted it as being political, and they took down the song and they had new art made. The old art was so cool. I have it downloaded still. But like, yeah, I remember that and being kind of upset.
Not too much and not too little. So the road feels much more familiar. And the only reason I could carry on is thanks to my imaginary children, great-great-grandchildren, sitting in front of my 100th birthday cake, saying they're glad, saying they're proud of what I accomplished in my time.
It's all but a dream.
It's all but a dream.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. I'm
It's
so
all but a
cringe.
dream. I did this to me. 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 There is no more mommy. There is no more daddy. I'll take it head on. Yeah, I'll take it head on. 'Cause I did this to me.
Yep. It's like that one image, you know, the one where the guy's like, I'm so cringe, and then he does an evil smile. Didn't mean to do that, but that's all cool. And Ash Corp. Nope. The name doesn't ring a bell at least. Orion kawaii ne. Yeah, see, I just looked them up, and this is like outside of my realm of influence, you know? Like, if you were talking about some specific thing from like a Game Facts forum for Pokemon Diamond from 2007, yeah, that's like my realm of influence. I really wasn't a YouTube head. In the Wild West days of the internet, I was like, that was it. You found me on MapleStory, or you found me on like Game Facts forums. Not really browsing videos. You said you wish you had been more evil. Yeah, I guess so. Listen, dog, we all wish we could have been in different fandoms at different times. Do you think I like being an old school MapleStory head? Not really, actually. Like, at all, actually. But, like, yeah, that was most of my... Like, if we're talking, like, early... that's like, what, like, middle-age internet? I don't know. It was, like, 2006. But, like, I don't know. I really didn't have much of an online presence for a long time. I mostly keep to myself. I still pretty much do. But, like, now you can find me, I guess. Grass is always greener moment? Yeah, actually. You always think things sounded more based than epic, but then, like, it was probably just as lame, if not cringier, than, like, your own lawn. Like, I don't know, dog. I think at the end of the day, we're all cringy losers who should die. But who's to be the decider of this, you know? I've never tried eating grass, but sometimes I think about it. And no, I'm not talking about like weed, I mean like actual, like matter-of-factual grass. Like real lawn stuff. It was super duper windy earlier, like really, really windy. And by earlier, that was just like 6 hours ago. And like house shaking, trees touching the ground, levels of wind, and then it just kind of stopped. A real Lawrence moment. vehicle. Ten more times to go. They're probably closer to 7, considering how it's like 1.3. Oh, cool, another drop for the CE. I think I have enough to still be getting 6, but I can condense this CE based in Epic. Wrong one, my fault. Let's see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take out 4 of those, I'll have 2 plus... I need one more, right? So I need 4 of these. How many do I have in total? 2, 4, 5. So I can combine that down, that'd be 2. No, I have enough to get back up to 6. She's gonna hurt her back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you guys go. No, I'll be nice. I'll put Castoria on here instead. Cat be meowing. Oh, this song. Hang on, I'll transfer your call. Let's do this. Jumps off a bridge. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. I love the guitar. You will never become a hypnotist. I'm going to make sure of it. I was viewing the internet. Don't worry, Luigi, I'm still here. Good old internet viewage. Stewage. I wish everyone who makes AI art and doesn't tag it as such, it makes you have to discover on your own if it's AI art, a very my finger breaks typing a key. I think that's absolutely vile. If you're just like, because sometimes it's actually hard to tell. They really get you. It's actually just the worst. And see, I know you know, because you're real. You're legally real. In that regard, at least. Because, like, they know what they're doing. But it's like, why even bother, dog? Just admit you smell bad. Like, it's not a big deal. Just admit you have no talent and are trying to masquerade as having talent. There's someone that comes out to the stream sometimes, and one time they were saying, they're like, yeah, I've given up, like, I've just embraced AI art. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go down fighting, dog. It's gonna be me surrounded by my peers, who were once my peers and are now my detractors, and they're here to take me down, and they're going to be holding me back as I'm yelling and screaming as they're forcing me to like and retweet Lancelot art that's been AI generated. And that's just the truth. That's just the... I used it on the wrong server. I'm such a dummy. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, maybe we could still speak out a win. Okay, yeah, we did it. Just barely. Just barely. It's weird. Why is Faith and then this remix of Faith back to back? Like, at least put the remix at the end. Whatever, though. We love Esquaria in this house, but sometimes I don't understand the, like, track listing. One time I was talking about the new Esquaria album, which was that Rainbow Core one on Twitter some years ago, and I was like, man, that new Esquaria album is pretty good. And then John Esquaria himself responded, like, with a bunch of hearts. And, like, I just about, like, threw up out of my eyes. Positive style. Bro be like, I just about died, but in a good way. As in, I almost died and, like, broke free of the cycle of life, death, and reincarnation. I meant to click the one that was in B3, but whatever. Whatever. Didn't make the same mistake twice. Love to see it. That's actually rare. And you were taking a photo. Didn't even notice you were gone. Starts crying. Were you taking a photo of a Fumo? Because if not, you're gonna be banned. Okay, I keep getting distracted, but that's okay. You know why that's okay? There's no reason why that's okay. It's okay because I said it's okay. Let's do this joint screams. Oh, taking a picture of your loot. All them cords you got. You know, if you wanted to, we have a merch channel on the server. If you ever buy stuff and want to show it off. Because right now I'm the only person that does that. Then again, I'm like the only person that posts in the server in general. But that's okay. Because being honest with you, the whole reason I made the Discord server was so I had somewhere to catalog all my images and stuff that I find. And the intent and hope was that if I did that, other people would do it too. So that I could also see new content like that other people find. But it didn't work out that way, and it's really just me in my echo chamber. That's okay. Which channel is for merch? Isn't it called like mustard merch? Mustard? What'll be, fellas? Mustard? Or ketchup? Yeah, mustard merchandise. It's that one where you got owned in. Hang on, I'm stuck in the letter U. Okay, cool. Captain Knuckles is trapped in a U. I can do this. I can do this. Hang on. I was like 2 weeks into doom scrolling, because that's what I've been doing in between Noble Phantasm. Like animations, I've just been like scrolling through on Voodoo Skype. And then like my phone, whenever I like exit out of it, even for just like a second, just home buttoning it, it like refreshes the whole app, and that sucks. And I was like 30 minutes into doing this, so now I gotta scroll all the way back to where I was. But that's okay. I'm sorry we couldn't get you a better phone, Celery, but this is the only one that supports audio jack, and that's all you like, right? If it has Bluetooth, you don't want it. You only want a phone that can support plugging in actual headphones, right? Well, here you go. The type of phone that overheats when you open Google and freezes for 10 seconds. We're so close, Nezha, I can taste it. Nezha. You're collecting fellow Kenshin, I see. Well, I kind of forced myself into a group of a bunch of ladies that like Lancelot. They don't really talk to me, but when I used to use Twitter, I used to just like hang out with them. It was more like they hung out and I was like in the background like, Ine. You know, I think the Pokemon game I played the most had to have been Pokemon Diamond. Like, Platinum was cool, but like, Diamond was awesome. And like, when Platinum came out, I don't know, I was pretty disillusioned with it. Because I was like, well, I mean, it's a better version of Diamond, but I already thought Diamond was really cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they made Elden Ring 2, it'd be really cool. But like, I don't know. Or if they made Fate Grand Order 2, it's like, I don't know, dog, like Fate Grand Order 2, that's neat, but like, I'll play it and I'll get into it, but I've already put so much time into the other one. I think I'm just a loser. No one was surprised. Celery was beaten to death. Her corpse was found off the side of the bridge. Oh yeah, Dusty Egusan, not to sound like a parental figure, but how's your job search going? $30 more jobs. Yeah, honestly. Like, that sucks. That is sucks. But honestly, that sounds about par for the course. That's just what it's like trying to get a job in the modern world. You apply for a janitor position and they tell you, yeah, you don't have an associate's degree in janitorial services. Try applying there. And they point at the homeless shelter telling you to just like live there. That's not really a jab at janitors, I'm just saying the jobs that are kind of like entry level, or at least used to be entry level, are really high expecting of you in the modern world, unironically. But hey, you know what? You saw that green Cheerno I sent you? That's pretty cool, right? You don't need a job to look at that Cheerno. I thought that was pretty cool. That's Cheerno, but she's like green in a slightly different color. Isol Tinku? Isn't that what that game's called? That fighting game? I don't know, dog. The world can keep falling apart, but green Cheerno, that's all I needed to see to keep my will to live keep going. It's Cheerno, but she's green. Like, what else needs to be said? Or well, green-ish Cheerno. Color palette swap Cheerno. What if more blue? Uninterested. Already been done. I want to see green. She's already blue enough. If she got any bluer, not impressed. But you know, if she was green, she would die. So like, how could she be green? You know, she's blue, Abu Di Abu Die, and if she was green, she would die. So like, how is she becoming green? Should she not be dead? image, and it's like of Donkey Kong, and he's sitting on up here with some girl. No. He's sitting on like a box, and there's some girl like looking at him, and someone commented on the YouTube video saying, "Wow, I had no idea he was real." Oh, cool. I think I just have to do this like 1.5 more times. And then I can finally die. I gotta use the restroom though, so we're gonna die for a second. BRB.
I hate this channel.
No! No!
I hate this channel.
No! No!
Yes. Maybe. Possibly. What happened to the... Man, I'm getting kind of actually real world hungry. You know when that happens? When you get actual real world hungry, what you're supposed to do is that you go have some sleep for dinner. I'm hoping for like a big buttery piece of butter. I always thought butter was just like actual animal fat. I never knew it was just like milk fat, which I guess is animal fat, but I thought butter, like you had to kill the animal to get it. I only found that out a few months ago. I was just kind of curious, so I started looking into it, and I was like, oh, it comes from milk? That's nuts. "616 like the Marvel Universe, let's go!" I was looking something up earlier, and it was on Mercari, and a Pokemon cartridge came up, and I was looking up something Fate Camelot related, and I was like, why did this come up? And I went and checked, and the weirdo put in the, like, tags, they put Fate Camelot, and it's like, why'd you put that? You're selling a copy of Pokemon, why? Like, why did you do this? I get the idea is to like cast a big net and hope that someone, like you get it, but that's just a lot of bycatch. Seems not worth it to me. Seems far from worth your time to invest in such methods of trapment. Entrapment. That's a better word there. Great, now my phone's acting funky. I guess I'm done looking at it for now. Me when I have an old... It's not even an old phone. It's just a not good, cheap phone that I got. Yay! The ring. For quick cards? Really? Quick cards and NP damage up. I never really thought of Nessa as a quick servant, but I guess she does shoot off her ring when she does her quick attack. No Pokemon. Strange, but whatever. Hang on. I've nearly completed my quest. Hang on. Okay, I'm done. Let's do this. I'm done with doing what I was doing on my phone. Let's open up a ton of these. Oh wait, I was only gonna go to 28, and then I was gonna check and make sure I still had room. Okay, I do, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Well, back to opening boxes, right? Okay, up to 35. In all honesty, my big goal was to get to like 50, so I'm pretty close. Now I just grab a bunch of this EXP. And just eat all of that EXP like it's baby food.
Face.
And then check this out. I'll even do it the this way where it picks it for me. グレーテですよ、このサーバント。In all honesty, it might take close to 100 boxes really to get Lancelot to level 120. I really don't know how many it's gonna take, but I'm willing to shake a stake. I do what I have to, I do what I must. To earn the greatest trust. From the berserker whose armor shall never rust. Yay. I still need like 40 monuments of the Berserker variety. I almost want to use pure prisms on them, but that's a waste. Super. グレーテですよ、このサーバント。I'm gonna need so much EXP. グレートですよ、このサーバント。No one but me is surprised. I really wish there was a fail version and just like your EXP is lost. Because if you're gonna tell me success, there has to be a fail. I guess this was the fail, lagging out my computer. Oops, I adjusted window size. I think we have an update to 116. Great, this is gonna solve it. Well, definitely now. Sweet, there we go. Level 116. Yay. Hooray for Nezval Gaming. I only have 2 left. Man, I'm really gonna have to do like another 30 boxes just to get to level 118. Where do you find your Kagetora friends? Do you just like looking it up on Twitter, like Kagetora? Just like doing a search of that, and then just talking to people that have tweeted about that? Well, I mean, I've hit my goal, I guess. I could retire for the night. Although we have the even bigger goal now of, again, like other 30 boxes or so. With hopeful intent of being able to get Lancelot to 120. Nice. Why are these half price? There's no event going on. Mr. Popo. Depending on how I feel after we do this mindless grind here, I might actually end up heading out for the night. It stinks. When you get older, it's harder to stay awake for a long period of time. Unless you're some people, then some people I've seen can still do that, but I'm not some people. Oh, I brought Merlin. Oops. Nice. Is this perpetual motion? Hit Lancelot. Thank you. Because now we can swap in Merlin. Nice. I don't think this will be enough to take him out, but could be some decent damage. Oh, it was enough? That's even better. Even better. Swiss and cheddar. I'm stuck, hang on. Alright, sweet. Counting on you, Lancelot. Big damage. Now let's do it again. Well, never mind. Never mind. It looks like Gawain's going to be the next servant revealed in the portrait. Which gives me hope that they might release one for Lancelot in the coming days. Is that copium? Yeah, but I call it hopium. Let's see, 7/6 at old 2000 hours, so I'll be able to wake up and get my answer as to who's in it. Oops, I just closed Firefox. Sweet. This, I had to go open Twitter to find an image, but this is what I'm talking about. It looks like it's Gawain, although that could be Roland. It's either gonna be Gawain or Roland. I'm thinking Gawain. But could be Roland. Roland, whatever. Cats do be meowing, can't lie. Yes. Three-turn farming. When RNG is kind. Congratulations to the English version of Fate Grand Order for reaching its 8th anniversary. With this brief respite as motivation, let's continue down the road to the unknown. Here's to 8 years and to new meetings. $100. That's crazy. I gotta buy some paid quartz so I can do the, like, paid summons. I don't think I have it in me to keep playing for today. I'm getting rather tired, rather winded. Maddie. You, yes, See, I want to get more copies of Percival, but I don't want any more copies of this loser. They already spooked me once. No longer do I wish for that to happen. Well, I guess this is a whatever moment. I think I'm heading to bed for real. What song are we on? We're on Luminous. And how many more songs are on this album? We're on song 3. Yeah, I'm hitting the sack and going to bed. As per usual, I thank you guys for coming out. You can't see it, but I make a heart with my hands because I heart each and every one of you for coming through. So thank you. There you go. There's an emoji to strike that same pose, I suppose. I'll see you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles.